and to Jesus Christ, our mediator. The Mistress of Ceremonies, Reverend Ruth, Reverend Green, Reverend Craig, other members of the clergy, officers, members, and visiting friends. I would like to sincerely thank the Mount Hope Church family and the program committee for letting me share in your annual Black History program. I thank you for believing that I had something to contribute, believing that I had something to share. For you could have chosen any number of people, far or near, but you chose me, and I am grateful because you are a part of me, and I am a part of you, because we are dwellers in the same community. How sad it would be for someone to say that I came among my own, and my own received me not. All the participants thus far have been excellent, very inspiring, with each giving us food for thought and even more reason to be proud of our heritage. Reverend Craig and I were on the same program in September at Second Mile Olive, and again I am honored to share another program with her. If everybody had Jesus, what a wonderful world this would be. But because everybody does not have the love of Jesus Christ, is why the Negro or Black race must try and cram all their history into one little month. And of the 12 months, we were given the shortest month of the year, February. The shortest month of the year, February. But in all things, we are to say, thank you, Jesus. Because for so many years, our history, our contributions, our stories were not honored, not known, unheard of, and the world ignored our contributions while reaping from the benefits. Black history should be celebrated every day of the year. There isn't any way that an entire history of a people could be told in any one month. We must learn our history in order to tell it to others whenever we can. But we can't tell it if we don't know it. So it behooves all of us to read, to study, to talk to the elderly members of our families while we still have them, and record our individual family histories for future generations. This month of celebration is not about trying to incite rage or violence or move anybody to destruction for the many, many injustices that our ancestors and even we ourselves have endured in America. Hatred is like an acid. It can do more damage to the vessel in which it is stored than to the object on which it is poured. Hatred and violence are a waste of precious energy and time that could be better spent. Our race would not have progressed under the most dire circumstances if we were bogged down in hatred and violence. Our race will not continue to grow until we live with each other. Before other people like you, you must first like yourself. Before other races can love you, you must first love yourself. It must start within our own race before it can spread abroad. We are slowly losing the we concept and are accepting and practicing the I concept. Bill Cosby chastised and criticized the black middle class for not doing enough to help the ones who have not made it out yet. He criticized the black middle class for deserting the black colleges by not believing that they are now good enough to educate our children, forcing many to close and to operate under dire financial straits. While black middle-class children attend white colleges. No, the struggle for freedom is not over yet. Reverend Jesse Jackson went on to tell the black middle class and to spur them on to greater action by reminding them that they are just one job layoff away from poverty.
Well,
that they are just one firing away from poverty. That they are just one serious and chronic illness away from poverty.
well,
He went on to say that no black American should ever feel financially comfortable. We should always remember that there, but by the grace of God, goes I. The struggle for freedom is not over yet. The amount of work to be done is almost insurmountable if you just talk and think about it. You must start somewhere, anywhere, and get busy.
well,
Although we often focus on the differences, people are very much alike. That is why John Donne wrote, "No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man's joy is joy to me. Each man's woe is my own. We need each other. If I don't help you so that you feel good about yourself and help you to become a productive member of our race and society, then one day you will destroy me. Regardless of how perfect you might think your little world is, you are not an island. You are not immune to the problems of drugs, poverty, illiteracy, moral decay, unemployment, and various crimes. What affects society affects you.
well,
You are either a part of the solution or you are a part of the problem.
well,
Never feel that you don't count, that your actions do not hurt or help your race, because you are only one. We are all making history. We are hurting our race or helping it. What if the little rain should say, as small a drop as I, can never refresh a drooping earth, I'll tarry in the sky. Use the talent that God has given you. If you use it for the glory of God, if you use it for the honor of God, then you will automatically help your race. Everybody cannot be famous or world renowned. Don't try to be Dr. King. Don't try to be Mrs. Bethune, Reggie Jackson, Alice Haley, Matthew Henson, or Mahalia Jackson. They used their gifts, and you must use yours. Bloom where you are planted. We must remember that the night is not forever,
well,
and that God is only a prayer away.
amen.
We must always pray and support each other, for this is a long and tedious journey, and we do need each other. While it is well and good that the contributions of black Americans are observed each February, our contributions to society were not made only in February or any other single month. The contributions of black Americans should be studied and highlighted throughout the year. The richness of our culture is an affirmation of our diversity as a nation, as well as an important facet of our strength. God helps those who help themselves. No, the struggle is not over yet. Let me leave this with you. And so I ask, who, if not us, will nurture our children? Who, if not us, will protect them? Who, if not us, will assume responsibility for them? Who, if not us, will assure them of their birthright? Who, if not us, who? Thank you.
Man,